From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Getting the nod in this one, Louis Varland. What's the word on him?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first three hitters.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Trent Grisham.
And we're off and rolling in Toronto.
Go Toronto!
That one fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Into center and a base hit. And a man aboard.
Batting third, first baseman.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit. It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Right through there for a strike. Ground ball to first, could be two. To Jimenez. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Back here at Rogers Center, and taking the ball for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Fouled off. He was late.
That's a ball.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is even, 2-2. Good eye
Ball
right
three.
there. Payoff pitch. He goes down looking.
Batting second baseman.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Ernie Clement, batting with one down, takes a strike. Comebacker to the mound. Handles, throws to first. And here this afternoon, two quickly
Batting
away in the
third.
bottom of the
First
first.
baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Two down, nobody on. And that's
Ball
off
in.
the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball that's outside.
Now
Ball
one missed. Alejandro Kirk waiting to hit for Toronto. That's ball
Ball
4.
four.
Tried another
Big break.
fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The flip, what a play, inning over. Scoreless after 1. Back now in Toronto. Second inning set to go. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball
First
that's out.
signs of movement in that bullpen out there. Mason Fluharty, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And the 1-0.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
The 1-2.
Nope,
Really
that's a
good
ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one misses. Ball 3. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three-two on the way. On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it. The underhand flip. The flip to the pitcher is late, and they come away without an out.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Ball one.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. No score here in the second. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
And that's a little bit high. And now it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. Got him. And that's the first out.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Next to hit, Spencer Jones. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting 7, shortstop Jose Caballero.
Hey. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. Now a quick throw to first. Bellinger dives back.
Let's go, Lewis. That's a ball.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
Kazuma Okamoto.
Ball, that's out.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Goldie steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Right fielder Nathan Lucas.
Come on, Nathan.
In the air, right side. Grisham on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Miles Straw.
Miles Straw getting ready to hit.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. Fastball for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting eighth, left fielder, David Schneider.
Foul ball there. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That misses, and the count is 1-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One hit, one left. We head on down to the top of the third. No score.
Now pitching.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Mason Fluharty.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Well, here we go.
Leading
Top
off
of
for
the third,
Yankees,
scoreless
third
game.
baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That one carrying, and it's into the bullpen for a homer. He wastes no time on this one. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Inside, just missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a foul out of play. Fluharty, a 6'2 southpaw, 215 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. The 1-1, and there's a foul ball. swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here's Trent Grisham. Led off the game with a strikeout.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Here's a 2-0. And another ball.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Here's a 3-0. There's the strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ball one.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Just missed. Man at first, one away. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike one. And ball four, two aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's up there.
Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, one out. And another ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Cody Bellinger on deck for the Yankees. Next pitch in for a strike. And now 3-1. Softly hit to third. Okamoto over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. On the ground, Goldie. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One pitch and one out.
For the Blue Jays, designated hitter, George Springer.
That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Good job to fight that one off. High fly ball, right field. Grisham has a beat on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. One of my favorite Ernie Clement notes. He got his most recent glove, the one he played the 25 season with, off of eBay. A woman from Japan sent it to him. I asked, what'd you put in the search engine? He said, used Mizuno infielder's glove.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Out towards right center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center, out of the fourth, Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball 1.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Now 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Misses again, 5 in a row. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Swing and a ground ball to second for 1. To first, double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Spencer Jones digs in now. This one in the air center field. Strong settles under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Yankees. But they lead it 1-0. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. A great play deep in the hole. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's outside.
The Yankees up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Blue
Dominant
Jays,
performance for him
third
today,
baseman,
Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. 0-1. Kirk leads off first with 1 away.
Off the plate, ball 1.
In the air, right field. Makes the grab.
Now pitching for the
Ryan
Yankees,
Yarbrough is
number
forced to the
32,
mound
Ryan
after the
Yarbrough.
injury.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder Nathan Lucas.
The 0-2. Slides for the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. That one inside. Look out. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He sends one out the opposite way, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Outside,
ball went out.
ball 1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth.
That's ball two.
Fluharty, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
On the inside corner for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
J.C. Escara, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's out.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Off the mark there. Ball 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And that skips in the dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one misses. And a full count now. Ben Rice up next. 3-2. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his third of the game. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw.
Oh, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. Well, these Jays need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going.
Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Camilo Doval, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hill also getting ready.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And a big swing and a miss. The Yanks leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. In the air to left center. Bellinger makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
Excellent job. And I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Grounded out his first time up.
Hey.
Jimenez thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0. Ripped on a line. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So they bring on the veteran, Tommy Nance.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Nance, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. Bounce to third. Okamoto whips it to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldie steps into the box. Ripped, but it curls foul. And now the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Tyler Rogers, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Is Savage warming up as well. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him swinging.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Two down, nobody on. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. This one in the air center field. Straw on his way over. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Jays nothing.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees,
now for the bottom of the
number
6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Camilo Doval. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's George Springer.
Leading off for the Jays, designated hitter, George Springer.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball, that's outside.
Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was late.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Here's the 0-2. And that one hit to first. Goldie takes it himself. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Tranquilo Camilo notches the K.
Oh, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Hit hard on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. Toronto picks up one on this homer, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back now in Toronto, top of inning number 7, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2 keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
For the Yankees, center fielder Spencer Jones.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Up next for the
Really
Yankees,
nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here is Jose Caballero.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Ball, that's low.
The 1-0. And
That's
another
a ball.
ball. Out towards right center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on 3. It's 5-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tommy Nance won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ball one there. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. Here's a 1-1. In the air to left center. Strong on the move. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Trent Grisham.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. 1 for 3. And that one off the outside edge.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
That one misses, and the count's full. Ben Rice waiting to hit for the Yankees. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Yankees with a 3-run shot. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. The Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here. There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Oh, 1 down. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball 2.
That one almost got him. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder Nathan Lucas.
Late swing, foul to the left. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-2.
Ball, that's down. Nope, that's inside.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Strong. In the box again. Takes a strike.
Ball 1.
The Blue Jays down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air out towards right center. And that gets down into the gap. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay. It's offline. The run comes in. 3-run game. It's 5-2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Camilo Doval gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Jake
Yankees,
Bird
number
on to pitch
59,
here.
Jake
He last
Bird.
pitched 2 days ago. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Coming home. And they cut the lead to 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Now a pop-up on the infield. McMahon gets there. He's under it. 2 away now.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Ball, that's out.
Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Out to short. Over to Goldie. And that is the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 5 and the Blue Jays 3. Back here at Rogers Center for the top of the 8th, Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out.
Nope. That's
I know there have been
inside.
some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he hits it 500 feet.
No doubt. The 1-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. The 2-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Two down. And they'll do it again. The 2-2 stays alive. Comes the 2-2. And downstairs. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Ball, that's out.
Smoked on the ground a second. Clement over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
For the Yankees, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tyler Rogers done for the afternoon. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, number 62. He's into the game with the bases empty. Bellinger up to hit. Hey!
Ball, that pitch is up.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Drilled out towards left center field. That's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a double. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. And the inning is over. It's the Yankees 5 and the Blue Jays 3. Back now in Toronto, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. The MO for him is contact, a guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter, or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Yeah. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. The Jays down by a pair here the bottom half of the 8th inning. So Vladdy Jr. strikes out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jake Bird out of the game. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Brent Hedrick.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Alejandro Kirk now at the plate. Hey, Kirk wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. There's a swing and a drive. This one's got a chance. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And Captain Kirk goes deep. And just like that, they're within a run. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In the air to left center. Jones turns to the right on the move. He's got it, and that is that. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit. It's down to 1 at 5-4. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We go to the ninth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That's inside. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Pitch misses. Ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. So now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Ball that's outside.
That one lifted to left. Schneider gets under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero will hit next. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
2 down, nobody on. That one pushed foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Yanks held in check. They lead at 5-4.
Now pitching for the
David
Yankees,
Bednar comes out trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Nathan Lucas.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
In the dirt, and that's ball one. Looking to get the tying run on base late on that fastball. And a strike on the outside edge. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Blue Jays have just one out left here.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Jesus Sanchez, looking for a two-out spark with the bases empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.